It's Baltimore, gentlemen. The gods will not save you.
Whenever I try to watch any new television show, I used to search in the vast galaxy of the internet. But in almost every videos and in websites, one TV show was very common at the top 3 places for the best television series. So, finally, I gave it a chance. In this video, let's discuss why many consider this series as the best, and also my honest thoughts on this show.
But the game is out there, and it's either play or get played.
When I started watching this show, I felt this show is not for me. I stopped watching it after 4 or 5 episodes because I thought it was too slow. Then I never had a chance to watch it again until last week. I started again from the start. This time I had more patience. I was so shocked how the story played in the first season. It was really good but slow paced. The characters and story felt promising as the season goes by. Second season was also good, but not that great. I had high expectations because of the critical acclaim it had. I was expecting some great moments in every season, just like in Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. But it does not have a sudden great moments, but instead it really has a great storytelling. Nowadays, it is very hard to find a television show with complex and interesting storytelling. The storytelling in this show is a masterpiece. I never saw a show that is as close as possible to the real world. I believe it will be hard for many viewers to get past first 2 seasons, not because they are bad, because it is slow paced. Once Littlefinger gets introduced in the 3rd season, everything gets interesting. He plays politics as usual, but he is good guy here, unlike in Game of Thrones. I really like most of the characters. Every actors also gave their full mode performance. I find the politics of this show really great and interesting to watch. It was really heartbreaking for me to see the real side of the society through a television show. The first season focused mostly on a drug syndicate in Baltimore, and second season was focused on a harbor port location. This show is a depiction of perfect balance between crime, justice and politics. I never seen a series so direct, so straightforward, so engrossing, yet beautiful and cinematic to watch. Every scene has a meaning and cause that it will later affects the show. Real reason why many consider it as best show is 4th season. Yes, 4th season was really mind-blowing to watch because of the storytelling and the direction it went. The politics in this show reach a maximum level at this season. This time, what made it special was the real depiction of education system in the city and how 4 young children found their way of life in this crime-filled Baltimore city. I wanted to speak specific of this season because I consider this season to be among the greatest television seasons ever made. The writing and directing for this season is top-notch. It was so close as possible to the real-life depiction. Even though I know these kids were not bad guys, I felt sad because their life story was predetermined, as growing in worst surrounding. I can feel how some characters were so determined in changing the city through education, like this one. And him. We also saw how a little mistake of a police officer took a kid's life. It was obvious that how politics play into everything. However, I want to discuss characters in this series. Starting from the main protagonist, Jimmy McNulty, for most part his character was well written, and he was not even in an entire season, yet the show managed to deliver. Next interesting character was the anti-hero Omar. He was really a badass character, and I loved every second he was in the screen.
Yo, son, come on, yo, Omar's coming, man. Oh, shit!
Another favorite was Littlefinger. I loved his character very much, and the actor knocked this role out of the park. For Christ's sake. Father Gabriel was in this show, and he was 1,000 times better here than in The Walking Dead. I loved Avon Barksdale and Stringer Bell also. I liked how they maintained their organization and how Avon was fond of his family and Stringer Bell was focused to not take his hands into crime. In later seasons, we were introduced into Marlo Stanfield, who was also a great and creepy kind of character, whom I loved so much and I was always thinking what his next move will be. Fourth season gives us really some talented young actors. I loved their story arc and I really liked them, mostly Mitchell and Randy. I liked most of the characters, but yet I still found some characters still annoying. Bubbles and his friend was so annoying for sometimes, and I found Detective Greggs also sometimes annoying. It's my opinion on these characters, but I'm not sure how others feel. Overall, it is really a great television show. I liked it much, but I'm certain this show is not for everyone. This show definitely has a great story and it was well written and directed, yet because of its slow pace some viewers may feel unlikable. The simple answer is, it is not overrated, this show deserves every credit. If you are one of the viewer who struggles to get behind, I advise you to be patient until third season, at least you must watch this show for the fourth season. In this decade, with the competitions of shows like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, this show really proves its place to be among the top places. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in similar contents, check out my other videos. Please subscribe and support Just Some Random Boys.